That would be interesting. All right, clock's ticking, video's rolling.
2 salesmen go in, 1 comes out.
You're ready to go.
So
Come in.
Hello, Alex. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. My name's Eric Galan with Tom James.
Nice to meet
Do you
you.
mind if I have a seat?
Go right ahead.
Awesome. Let me get situated. Okay. And here's my business card.
Thank you.
Would you happen to have a business card on you?
I do right here. Here you go.
Thank you very much. Oh, very cool. Well, thank you for taking the time to meet with me today.
Yeah, of course.
I was speaking with Mark, your father, and he told me that you're having an incredible career with your new firm, and he thought we should definitely meet. Could you tell me a little bit about what you're working on at your new job?
Yeah. So I'm working at Fulbright and Jaworski, and I'm doing a lot of field research. I'll meet with clients occasionally, and I'm studying environmental legal issues for those clients. Just trying to make sure the world's a better place.
Very cool. Thank you for taking the time to meet with me.
Of course.
What made you want to get into environmental law?
Honestly, I've always just wanted to make a difference in the world, and environmental law is an amazing way to do it, especially with today's environment where we're constantly polluting and just making it worse for everyone.
Very cool.
So I try to combat that a little bit and come at it from the other side and make it a little bit better.
And do you enjoy what you do?
I love it, absolutely.
Yeah, I can see how you can take pride in something like that. Mm-hmm. Awesome. Well, just to tell you a little bit about Tom James, we've been in business for going on close to 50 years.
Wow.
I've worked with the company for about a year, and I come from the UCF Professional Selling Program. I actually, love working for Tom James. I'm really excited to actually be able to meet with you today. Mm-hmm. I definitely want to be mindful of your time. Are we still good for 20 minutes?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Just to go over a brief agenda, my goal today is to learn a little bit more about you and what your goals are, and to tell you a little bit about Tom James, and if there's a fit, see what the next steps are.
Okay.
How does that sound?
Sounds good.
Very cool. Let me just take some notes. Okay. Where do you currently shop right now?
I don't.
You don't? Why is that?
I hate shopping.
Well, why do you hate shopping?
I don't have a sense of fashion. I hate everything. It just doesn't click with me, so I just don't enjoy it, and I don't shop as much as possible.
Well, who do you go to for fashion advice? I know you don't shop, you may not be comfortable with it, but is there anybody that does help you with fashion?
Typically I'll get clothes for presents and things like that to kind of alleviate my need to shop, and so I'll just get clothes from friends or family, and that's it. Okay.
Does anybody need to be here for, to make any decisions if going forward?
Nope.
Okay, very cool. So you look to anybody for fashion advice. Is there anybody in your office that, kind of impresses you when it comes to fashion?
Fashion doesn't really catch my eye. It's not my forte. But I have heard a couple jokes floating around the office about my mismatched wardrobe and things not kind of working for me. So.
Okay. What do you currently have in your closet right now?
Weekends are t-shirts and jeans and stuff similar to what I'm wearing now. Just a shirt. I got a couple suits. Not too much.
Okay. How many suits do you have?
3.
3. Okay. So 3 suits. What colors do you have?
I think 1 black and 2 gray.
1 black, 2 gray.
They're the same suits that I wore to my Harvard Law School interview. I've had them for years. It's just the same.
How long have you had them?
Probably about 5 years.
5 years. And which one is your favorite suit? Which color?
Probably the black one because it's easier than the gray ones to match or things like that. Not that I do a good job of it. That's it.
Well, how do you think image affects your professional development?
I mean, for me, mostly it's just about the hard work that you put in and what you're doing for the clients and things like that. But like I said, there have been some jokes running around the office, so maybe I'm a little bit off in that interpretation.
Okay. Have you ever felt like you were underdressed?
I suppose so. There have been a couple of instances, but I don't really look at clothes when I'm looking at people. So.
Yeah. Well, do you think that taking a risk with your do you think that taking a risk with your career, if you do you think you're taking a risk with your career if you don't dress your best at all times?
No, because I don't think that it's a necessary requirement to have a business wardrobe. It's more about what you can do.
Have your supervisors told you anything about like your personal brand or had any issues with that?
No, my dad has said that if I dress better, I might be easier to get a promotion, but that's just my dad. So.
Are you looking to get promoted?
I would like to move to the courtroom setting. I'm currently doing a lot of field research, things like that, and I would like to move up to the courts.
And if you wouldn't be able to achieve that goal of going to the court system, how would that affect you?
I mean, it would definitely be, it'd be upsetting because I've worked so hard and I've gotten so many compliments from my bosses based on my work. So I definitely want to make sure that I'm moving forward.
Okay. Do you ever find it difficult finding time to go shopping?
No, because I just don't.
You just don't.
I just don't shop. I mean, I'm very busy as is, and I don't find a need. I'd rather, I could see how, like, time plays into that, because when it comes down to it of shopping or doing something better with my time, I always choose the better time thing.
Okay.
I just choose not to shop.
What if, you said you were looking to get into the courtroom setting. What if you had an opportunity to go to, represent a client in front of the judge? What would you do if you didn't have anything to wear?
I mean, I would just wear one of the suits that I have now, so I
Okay.
don't really see an issue.
Where do you see yourself in a few years?
I mean, definitely in the courtrooms, as I mentioned.
Is there anything standing in your way to achieve that goal?
Not that I can see right now. Like I mentioned, my dad said that I should get a suit and dress better and things like that to lead to a promotion, but I'm not sure to what extent that would actually help. So.
Okay.
But
You said that you looked to your... how does your dad dress?
he wears suits just like most people.
Okay. And do you think that his career has grown because of his brand that he's developed for himself?
The overall brand, yeah. Like I said, I'm not really sure how much fashion plays into the brand. So it would just depend on like what information was out there to prove that fashion can actually lead to a better brand image.
Would it be something that of value to you if I could offer you, fashion consulting that can help, partly with your fashion sense, because you said that's something that was a concern of yours, and help you develop your personal brand that can get you to the next level with your company? Would that be something that you'd be interested in?
Yeah, that would be helpful. I mean, like I said, I have no sense of fashion, so for someone else to do that for me would be really cool.
Okay.
Helpful.
Well, let me. Is there any other questions that you might have for me?
I mean, I want to make sure that the outfits are comfortable and durable, because field research often involves a lot of going out to strange places, and I need to make sure that the suits can hold up.
Okay.
And at the same time, I need to make sure that I'm getting a good deal, because I don't want to spend a lot of money.
So if I can offer you a product that can basically be within your budget, be comfortable for you, and be durable and long-lasting, would that be something of value to you?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let me tell you a little bit about Tom James. Tom James has been around for close, like I said, close to 50 years.
Okay.
We're actually an international company. We actually are located in the United States, Canada, Australia, France, the UK, and the Netherlands. One thing about our company is 80% of our annual sales come from repeat business. What that says about our business is that we develop strong relationships with you. Like you said, you want to grow with your company. We also want to grow with you.
Okay.
So one thing that we provide that's a convenience to you, we actually come directly to you. We'll actually help you, choose some styles, because you said that there were certain things that you felt were you weren't confident with when it comes to fashion. So we'll actually come directly to you. I'll be your fashion consultant and help you decide on styles, actually fit you, to make sure that like you said, you wanted comfort. Make sure that your suits are comfortably fit, measured directly, specifically for you.
Okay.
If I can do that for you, is that something that you would see as valuable and want to go forward?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. One thing about our products is that once we fit you, our measurements go directly to our factory, because we're the manufacturer and the wholesaler. So basically, once we fit you, you're going to have a one original piece specifically made for you.
Okay.
So it's going to be comfortable, it's going to be durable because it's going to be handmade, and most of our suits actually last from up to 13 years. So the quality is there, and we stand behind our product.
Okay.
Another thing that we have, because you said on the weekends that you like to wear casual clothing, we actually have partnerships with companies like Kohan and Robert Graham. So we actually have casual clothing as well.
Okay.
So we can actually offer you some clothing and kind of tweak your casual clothing as well.
Okay. I'm not quite sure I need more clothing. I mean, my closet seems pretty full as is.
Okay, well, just focusing on, just a few items to help, work on developing your professional brand. We actually have, like I said, clothing that is, for business, social, formal, and casual. Obviously, we're going to focus more on the business aspect for you. So why Tom James? Like I said before, we're actually going to help you select your merchandise. We're going to help you with the styling. And we're going to give you that personal service. I personally will size you, help you choose the merchandise, and then personally hand deliver it and make sure it fits perfectly. If it doesn't, we'll take it back and make some adjustments. Okay. We give you a great selection. We let you choose your own styles, but if you need a little bit of help, we definitely will help you with choosing specific styles that can kind of fit your needs and bring the clothing to you, like I said.
I mean, I only can schedule maybe 10 minutes at a time, so I'm not really sure I have enough time to shop, right?
No, well, you don't necessarily have to specifically shop, because you said you don't really know very much about, fashion. All we really need to do is get your measurements, and we'll just get you the basic suits that can get you started, and we'll actually keep that information on file so that you won't really have to worry about it. Okay? One thing that's really cool, and like I said, you don't have to worry very much about it, because we definitely, I would consider myself an expert in the area of fashion. I've worked in the industry outside of Tom James for quite some time, so I can definitely point you in the right direction. We have different patterns of fabrics that we can actually design your suits after. This is just a brief example of that, and like I said, we'll definitely, if you have 10 minutes. That's 10 minutes we can size you and then get things taken care of. At the end of the day, it's all about you and staying within your time.
And your clothing looks a little bit conservative, kind of boring.
Well, one thing about our merchandise is we kind of mold it to you.
Okay.
And one thing actually, some of our customers have felt the same way. And I wanted to show you a testimony of one of our clients that felt the same way, but this will reassure you that people still feel the same way, and once we gave them their merchandise, they were comfortable with what we had.
Okay.
One thing that's also important as well is we actually focus on events that are coming up. So if you know that you have an important event, you know that you're going to start getting in front of that judge, we can actually put an order in for a suit and have it delivered to you right before your first event.
Okay.
Would that be something that's important for you?
Yeah, that sounds interesting.
You said something about price.
Yeah.
One thing about our shooting is that we actually can grow with you. I think for a suggestion, the package I would suggest for you is package C, and here's our options. Basically 2 suits, 4 shirts, and 4 accessories that will help you kind of set your professional attire. Like I said, we also have accessories as well. And as far as pricing, our basic package starts at $12.94.
I mean, that sounds a little bit expensive. I could buy 3 suits for the same price. So how is your suit going to help me make money?
Well, you said that you can buy 3 suits for the same price.
Mm-hmm.
How long are those suits actually going to last?
Maybe 6-7 years.
Well, you're paying that price for a suit that's going to last 6 or 7 years, 3 suits, but with the wear and tear of your daily work that you're going to wear them, so they're going to last 7 years. Our suits are guaranteed to last 13. So if you divide that price up, then you're getting a better value with the Tom James suits.
Okay. Makes sense.
Is there anything else that you had any concerns about?
Well, I mean, your clothes are obviously high quality, and I can't really afford to dry clean all the clothes. I'm kind of on a budget.
Well, one thing about our suits, you can re-wear the suits, once, twice, 3 times, and then have them dry cleaned. So it depends on how frequently you need them dry cleaned. But, you can alternate the suits, which won't allow them to get dirty as often.
Okay.
Okay. Well, did I cover all the needs that you feel that you had?
Yeah.
Okay, well, what I want to do is actually set an appointment for next week. You said you only have 10 minutes, so I'll just come and actually, while we're actually measuring you, I'll show you a couple different patterns, and then we'll decide from then and see what we can do going forward.
I don't think I'm quite ready to do the sizing aspect yet, but I would be interested in setting another meeting and possibly going over a cost-benefit analysis, if you could.
Okay. Well, how about next Monday or Wednesday at 12 o'clock?
Wednesday at 12.
Awesome. Well, it's definitely a pleasure meeting
Thank you.
Thank you for your time.
Just wait. I need this back. Let's get in some back ideas from last time.
Okay.
Well done.
Thank you.
Do I testimony on that?
No. Are we going to stop this?